Dane Cook in the house tonight. My man Dane, fresh off of Thanksgiving, the Stragglers Thanksgiving.
Whew, yeah.
You hosted a bunch of randos? What happened?
I did. I had some people come in and out. You know, everybody brings a little food. I cooked the main feast, and then good times had by all. Everybody gets a little sauzzled.
Yeah.
And then we get them a taxi home, and everybody's happy.
Were there people at the table you did not know, or did you know everybody?
Yeah, friends of friends. There's always that one person somebody brings that even they don't know why they brought them.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, I'm really sorry about Clark over here. He's an odd guy. It's like, why'd you bring him to my house?
Yes, Clark.
Right? It's like, I didn't want to say the name of the actual person who was that person, but
I know he wasn't Clark.
no, they're just kind of meandering around. Like they do that solo tour of your house. If you're going to do a tour, ask me to begin.
He's looking at your
They
stuff,
start
dude.
wandering into rooms and they're like, I saw that. That was kind of a cool. I was in a closet upstairs. I saw your old jacket from. It's like, why are you in my closets? That's not cool. No bueno.
Oh my God!
How you feeling? You all right?
You're a celebrity, though, Dane. I mean,
I am?
People walking around your house. If you
I
don't
don't
know
know.
them, don't you get a little nervous?
Well, I don't know what other celebrities do this, but the first floor of my house, there's nothing you can see. All the good stuff's upstairs.
Yeah.
And people don't really go up there unless I'm there. So anything downstairs is like if you want to, take a souvenir. all the good china's upstairs.
And by good stuff upstairs, you mean, harnesses and saddles.
No, really, the downstairs, like, I remember years ago being invited to a thing at Leonardo DiCaprio's house. He's got like 2 giant Tyrannosaurus Rex skulls, like the head. And I thought, I would steal that if it was a little smaller.
Yes.
As a souvenir. That would be great. That's
How
a T-Rex
smooth.
that I took from Leo's house.
And if Leo's got T-Rexes in the first floor,
Yeah,
imagine
matching.
what's in his upstairs.
I don't know. I don't know what's up there. The whole rest of the T-Rex body.
Mechanical bull, some kind of crazy stuff for the female company.
Yeah.
Any honey hot ladies at Thanksgiving?
I am still a single man. I'm looking, though. I'm looking for the one.
You're not
Billy.
really, are you? I mean, you must be having so much sex, it's crazy.
I've definitely parlayed myself into a man about town, but not necessarily psyched about it. I'm looking for a great woman. I need a...
Describe her.
I like somebody who brings their own stories to the table. I like that person who isn't waiting for you to come home, who's got their own stuff going on.
Someone to entertain you.
Yes, got to have a good sense of humor. I like somebody that can make me laugh because usually I'm the one who's kind of doing the shtick and throwing out the one-liners. So
have you met a funny woman before? A woman that genuinely makes you laugh so hard?
Yeah, I have.
What is she?
Yeah,
she a comedian?
No, she's out there. She's out in the world. But
so why'd you let her
she's
get away?
spoken for.
Oh,
because I was dumb.
You're in love with someone who's spoken for.
I was because I've been. We make mistakes sometimes as guys because we're idiots.
Yeah.
We learn from failure. Men
you
learn
let her
from.
Get away.
I may have done just that.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm back
So
and
you're
better than
hoping
ever.
this relationship falls apart so you can get in there for a second.
No, I don't. I never hope for that. But if it should fall apart, then I'll be very gazelle-like and jump right on in there.
Dane Cook, he's a master of observation. He is a great actor, and he is a man who is available and looking for love. Dane, I ask you this. Just as
Go ahead, Billy.
things that are fresh and in the news. Does it work? A man and a woman who is 15 to 20 years older. Could you fall in love, stay committed to a woman much older than yourself?
Much older than myself. I don't know. That's
The answer's no, Dane.
The answer's no. Okay, Billy.
The answer's no.
I guess maybe I would have to be 15 and she could be
30.
a hot 30. Yeah, that's good. That'd be great.
But you
Substitute
think
teacher.
by the time you got to 30, there might be an issue there.
I don't know. You know what? I think it's good to be around somebody around your age, kind of go through everything together. Same kind of phases of life, kind of thing. That would be interesting.
Shared experience. Dane, question I've been wanting to ask you about. Jessica Simpson, Employee of the Month. Remember that movie?
Goodness, yeah.
Did you ever hook up with her?
What are we going to go through the list
I
of?
just wanted to, I remember seeing that like as
I
like a
know.
tabloid article, and I'm like, really? I didn't. And now I know you well enough to ask you if that ever
no,
occurred.
we were just buddies, just friends. Yeah.
Too bad. Is that the one that got away?
No, that's not
it's
the
not the one that got away. All right, let's talk about Answers to Nothing. This is you did this movie how long ago?
I did this movie about a year and a half, a little bit further back. Yeah.
Had you completely forgotten about it?
No, but you kind of sometimes you'll take on an indie where you kind of realize, all right, hopefully this will make it above the line and people will get a chance to see it. And it'll get into theaters, so we're all really stoked that it's coming out.
It's a touching movie. It tells about 8 different stories at the same time in the Crash kind of way.
Crash or Traffic. It's kind of got that several different kind of serendipitous kind of stories that all intertwine in Los Angeles, centered around a missing girl case. My character is having an affair with his wife, as their marriage is kind of falling apart, but they're still trying to get pregnant. Having an affair, trying to get pregnant with my wife. It's definitely pretty heavy.
Interesting you said that. Your character's having an affair. Mm-hmm. Yeah, is it on your wife? I would think it'd be against your wife. Like having an affair.
Yeah, they're in kind of a loveless relationship. It lost its sparkle along the way, and so he's out there.
He's non-committal. He's afraid to commit, but we realize in the movie there's a reason for that.
Yes.
Sometimes the apple doth not fall far from the tree.
Yeah, there's scenes with my mom is played by Barbara Hershey, and there's a lot of talk about kind of my father who is absent in the film. I don't want to give too much away, but it definitely is kind of a generational thing. And how do you break those traditions, and how do you kind of hold on to the things that make you solid?
Quite pointedly, what makes a man go out and get oral service from a hot, young nightclub singing woman while his wife is going through in vitro to have a baby and expand their family? What could be going on in that man's mind?
That is, I would say, and I'm not a therapist, but I would say
play one.
That's got to be a real issue having to do with commitment and maybe fear of abandonment.
And we find out likely that this is a man who has faced in his own life abandonment.
The things that we witness as children, they inform our actions as adults.
The opening scene, Dane, you are in the sack with with your mistress,
mm-hmm.
and she is performing.
Yes. she is performing.
You get the script. You open it up. This is the first thing you see.
Yeah, no, I remember reading the script.
Be honest. Did you put it down at that point and say, yes, I'll do the movie?
No, I was certainly uncomfortable, though, knowing that this was going to be a lot of weight to carry. After you see that scene, you kind of realize I really hate this guy. This character. It's how do you, seeing that scene, how do you root for this person? How in any way? But it's about redemption. It's about breakthroughs. It's about redemption. It's about sacrifice, themes everybody can relate to, and we've all got skeletons in the closet, and my character has a big one.
It is a great movie. I really, really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it more and more, and I got sucked in. And the end is completely, screwed up.
Yeah, no, Matthew Lutweiler wrote and directed what I think is a really strong, it certainly is a very strong kind of narrative, but it builds to a real kind of suspenseful ending.